welcome to my Paris apartment tour. I'm so excited to film this video for you guys. I actually have lived in Paris once before and I didn't film anything for YouTube. It was all on TikTok and Instagram a couple years ago when I studied abroad. So I'm really excited to be back in Paris, have a new apartment, and to film an apartment tour for you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the video. As you guys can see, this is the living room. Over here I have a lovely couch, and there's also this beautiful modern table, and it has this cool wooden bowl on it, which I really like that detail. There's also this really nice round chair, and this is where I've been sitting to drink my coffee every morning so far, and I love it. Over here is the dining nook. This is where I've been eating some of my meals. When I have friends over, we can have dinner here and drink wine and do whatever. It's such a cute little area. I would have this open usually, but the sound is annoying in the background when I'm filming a video, but honestly, I don't mind the street noise at all. It's really not too loud of an area, which is amazing because the street I lived on last time was so loud. I literally couldn't sleep every night till like 7 a.m. because there were so many bars right downstairs. This is much better because everything closes early, and like the latest that I really hear a lot of people is like 12. That is the living room. Let's move on to the kitchen. Over here is the kitchen. It has this like slanted wall, which I think is really interesting and unique. It's kind of like a little kitchen nook because there's no door, but there's two parts of the kitchen. There's this part looking out towards the living room, and then this part which has like its own little window and view. Right here is where I've been making all of my coffee in the morning. I brought this Nespresso machine with me that I bought when I studied abroad here in France, so it actually has a French cord. It's a French espresso machine, so I've kept it all this time, and now it fits perfectly in with my kitchen because it did come with this other coffee machine, but it's not the same as like an espresso machine. There's also a tea kettle, and there's a toaster that I have yet to use. There's also 3 different drawers here. The first one has utensils and everything I need for like cooking. The second drawer has paper towels, wrapping for food, just all sorts of like things I need, even like to-go coffee cups, which is really nice. In here there's just a bunch of cups and plates and bowls. And then in here there's spices and teas. It came with all these different teas, which is so nice that I don't have to buy tea. Okay, in this part of the kitchen there is a cutting board, and I've been cutting like my bread here and making my lunch right here. And there's a different selection of knives. There's also a microwave inside of here and a bunch of different coffee cups and bowls that I can use. There's some other kitchen things up in here. And then this is where the stove is. There's some hooks right here that I might use to hang things. This art, I am obsessed. I love it so much. It's so cute. And then a little sitting area, which is perfect for putting on your shoes or putting your stuff after a rainy day. And then outside of this window, there's 2 little plant holders. So maybe I'll do a little planting, I don't know, probably not. Last time I tried to plant seeds in my pots when I lived in Paris, and they never grew, so not sure if I'm gonna get into that, but maybe I could just plant some little flowers in there and not have to deal with like waiting for them to grow. Moving on to the bedroom. I absolutely love this bedroom. It is so beautiful and stunning. The pictures did not even do it justice. I love it so much. The view from the bedroom is also so beautiful because it directly looks down the street. I absolutely love all the details in all of the different books, and the way that they've been sorted and displayed is just so perfect. I can't even believe it. There's also like this really cool pot and these cool little things right here. And I love that there is a little mirror because when I'm brushing my hair or just putting in my earrings, it's so nice to like quickly just do it and look in that mirror and not have to go all the way into the bathroom. Excuse the dark lighting. It does get a little dark when the camera's facing that way because the lighting is obviously behind me. But this is where the bed is, and there's this really cute shelf on the wall that has this adorable lighting fixture. There's another one sitting on the desk too. I love it so much. It's so good for like turning it on if you want to read at night. And again, I normally would have these open, but I don't want the noise to be in the video. Over here, there is a great desk space. There's also this fan because it is July and it's hot in Paris, so there are 2 fans in the apartment, thankfully, and there's no AC, so honestly it hasn't been too bad with the windows open and the fans on. That's it for the bedroom. Let's move on to the closet and the bathroom. Well, welcome to my closet. I am obsessed with this closet. It's not like, it's technically a walk-in closet, but it's like the hallway as well. I don't know what exactly you would call this, but I really like it. There's also a full body mirror, which I was so grateful to see because I was literally gonna go out and buy one if there wasn't one, just so I could have somewhere to like see my whole outfit and take outfit pictures. Obviously, being a content creator, it's really important to have a full body mirror, especially if like your niche is in like beauty fashion. I have yet to unpack, but I will be hanging up all my clothes on all these hangers. I'm so happy that there is a lot of hangers here waiting for me. On the other side of the closet, there's this whole shelving area, which is really nice because I will put all of my stuff up here as well that doesn't fit on the hangers. Welcome to my bathroom. Below me is the washer dryer, which is such an amazing thing to have in Paris. Even if your apartment has a washer, a lot of the times it doesn't include the drying aspect, so I'm really happy to have both and it's all in one machine. Up here there's just a bunch of towels and cleaning supplies and laundry supplies. If you haven't been to Europe or lived in a European apartment, you probably don't know what this is. This is a drying rack for your towels. So like you turn it on and it heats up and you put your towels on it and your towels are nice and warm and dry when you want to use them. I personally don't think I'll be using this in the summertime, but in the winter it's really nice to have, but it can be a little bit dangerous because it's right here. If you touch it, you could hurt yourself. Okay, now we are in the main part of the bathroom. As you can see behind me, there are these amazing tiles. Like, this tiling is so cute, so beautiful. I love it so much. Such a unique touch to the apartment. I love it. The sink as well is really cool designed, and I love the little lighting above the mirror. I'm glad I have a little space above the toilet too, and then underneath the sink there's more space to store all my stuff. Lastly, we are in the shower. This shower is really nice. There's a big shower head, which is good because I hate when you get like to your hotel or an apartment where you're staying and it's like the tiniest, weakest little shower head you could imagine. There's also like another little shower head you can grab and move around, which is really nice as well, and it just has the shower curtains closed. And lastly, I have a little window looking out into the courtyard. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything in this apartment. I love it so much. Probably my favorite apartment I've ever lived in to date. I'm seriously thinking about extending and staying longer. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and follow me along on my journey. I post every day on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube shorts as well. So yeah, I love you guys and I hope you enjoyed seeing my new Paris apartment.